we got a cool book in the mail. The fine folks at Viz Publishing, who publish all kinds of wonderful manga and stuff, have this classic, which is probably not really what manga fans would consider legitimate manga, but this is the Super Mario Adventures Brothers, whatever. What is it? Super Mario Adventures. Yeah.
Yeah. If you grew up with Nintendo Power growing up, like I did, and I actually can't even look at this thing without smiling and thinking about it.
It's so goofy.
They had Zelda comics and Mario comics that sort of switched off with each other. These were kind of loosely based on Super Mario World and some Super Mario 3 stuff, and this was like post the Super Mario Super Show on TV. Gorgeous art, all hand drawn, really cool looking, and this ran issue by issue in Nintendo Power for a long time until they told the story of whatever the story is they're trying to tell here.
Yeah.
Which is sort of typical.
Mario. It doesn't really make much sense.
Princess gets captured. He has to save her.
Yeah.
The cool thing about the way they wrote the princess in this is specifically she's actually a lot more like kind of feminine girl power. Like she can handle her own.
Yeah.
She's pretty much like I don't need to be saved all the time.
Yeah.
So,
it's kind of Luigi who gets the short end of the stick
as usual.
Yeah. But we were looking through it, and it's really, really weird.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of messed up in parts, so I pulled a few panels that, out of context, or even in context, are pretty screwed up. So let's take a look at those right now. For starters, there's a bit where Mario goes to see his cousin, Wario, I guess?
Yeah.
And he encounters this animal, who, I mean, you fight them in Super Mario World, but Mario just straight up rips off this guy's nose.
Yeah, is this like a Monty Mole that he's...
Yeah, I think it's a Monty Mole. It's like, but he chases him down, and then he just like grabs it by the, like, and then he uses it sort of like that's like something out of a Cronenberg movie. That's that's horrifying.
I mean, look at the sweat on this dude's face.
And then in the next like scene, I think he uses it as like a party horn. But it's just like, it's really weird to just see Mario just disemboweling something, like ripping off a body part. Like he's dismembering this poor rodent. Anyway, then there's this, which is just, we always think, oh yeah, Mario jumps on stuff. That's great. Here he is stomping on his own brother, is that his heart or his tongue? His
heart has ejected from his chest because he got stomped on so hard, which is interesting. You see Mario stomp on a lot of things. You don't actually see the physical ramifications that would have on a human.
That's like if NetherRealm did Super Smash Brothers.
Splort.
Like, so gross.
It's not a good noise. Yeah. And I think he's farting.
Yeah, probably. There's a lot of fart clouds in this comic. For instance, here's this one. That's not the princess. Spoilers. That's Luigi. He and Princess Peach trade clothes for reasons, and this one just looks like he's just letting out a real loud toot, even though he's really just kind of hopping in the air. It's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird to see Luigi like that. It's sort of like, I don't know.
I like that a lot.
It's just very strange. Then there's, this is kind of a funny manga trope, but just seeing Mario for this one panel look like this.
Like a disgusting real man.
Yeah, it's only one panel where they do this. If it had kind of happened throughout the comic, you'd be kind of like, oh, this is super, super weird. But it's just this one, and it's just really, really jarring to see him like that. Like, they're so cute on one side.
He went like full 36-year-old human Brooklynite plumber for a second. Oh, there's crap in the tubes.
Oh, somebody clogged up the pipes.
Another dunk in the bowl.
Yeah. And then we've got this part. This is really, really upsetting.
Yes.
Out of context.
Very.
I think the idea is that all the Yoshis are trapped in their eggs, but if you have even the most just fundamental understanding of biology, if you go to an animal that lives in eggs before it's born and just start smashing the eggs, you pretty much kill the animal.
In front of his parents, no less.
Yeah, this is like the end of Aliens. Like, this is not an appropriate thing. He's like, boopity boppity, Luigi. And then he's just... Like, I guess after this, they get a bunch of Yoshis free, but it's like, dude, no, don't break their eggs.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
that's
like maybe pull a piece of shell aside.
Or
and be like,
just wait a day. They'll be there. They'll hatch. That's how eggs work.
Terrifying. Just smashing the eggs. And then
We'll let you know, no comment on this one. We're just going to put it on the screen. We're going to take a look. We're not going to talk about it. We're just going to inhale this one and see how it goes.
Schloop.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's a thing. That's a thing that I don't know who's into. Okay, I'll be honest here. Yoshi is totally into this. Luigi's like, I didn't know I was into this, but I am now.
Yeah.
As that usually goes.
Yeah, it's, well.
Schloop.
It's the hot new thing in 2016.
Yeah,
so that's, yeah, this, you can get this wonderful collection. It's $15. You can find it online, published by Viz. They were cool enough to send over a copy. They also have the much, much less weird and upsetting Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past adaptation, which is the same format.
Equally fun and gorgeous.
Really beautiful.
Way less butt licking.